Hey everyone, Gordon here with another Tech Time with Gordon. Today I'm going to be trying something different. I'm going to be talking about the iPhone 12 and we're going to review the mini and give you some ideas in case you're looking to get a new phone. So let's get going. So when it comes down to the iPhone 12, there are a few different types or models available. It can be confusing for the first time buyers. So I'm going to talk about the low tier first, and then we'll talk to the high tier, which is the more expensive of the phones. So the first is the iPhone mini. So big difference here is it's a lot smaller. And further on in this session, I'll kind of go into a review about the mini specifically. Then we have our middle of the road, which is just called the iPhone 12. And then we've got the Pro and then the Pro Max. Now with the Pro and Pro Max, they are the expensive models of this phone, and the biggest difference for them is they do have photography enhancements. So they have an extra lens on the camera, and it also does LiDAR mode, which I'll actually explain a little bit further down the road. So for this video, I'm just going to cover and review specifically the Mini to give you a better idea what it offers compared to previous models. So when speaking about the Mini, the biggest thing that I've found with the iPhone 12 Mini is it does have a compact design. So this means that the display itself is 5.4 inches. It does remove the clunky home button. Um, and in regards to the edges for this phone, they are more sharper instead of the rounded from the previous iPhone 11. In regards to this design, it does make it more portable and much easier to operate with one hand than some of the other models that we've had with the iPhone. Now, even with a smaller size, this version of the iPhone 12 comes with all the features that its bigger brothers and sisters have. This includes the 5G and it also has the improved camera that I'll kind of talk about in the next slides. Now, because it is more compact, that means it doesn't have as a big battery compared to the others. Now, this really only means that your battery is probably going to last you a single day charge. So what they have been giving is about 15 hours. Um, so you're not going to get as much usage as the iPhone 12, just the regular or the Pro edition, or any of the larger phones. However, 15 hours is not a bad, and you do get a similar experience with this phone. Now, the biggest difference with the iPhone 12 compared to the iPhone 11, um, with its dual cameras, it does include a ultra wide range angle lens, and basically this allows us to capture in more light. It gives us a better broader perspective. It has a better feature when it comes down to night mode, better high def resolution, and really again with the ultra lens, it just allows more light in and gives us a more depth of field and more sharper image that we would not get compared to the predecessor, the iPhone 11. So the biggest advantage when it comes down to the iPhone 12 is it focuses a lot on the camera. Now this can definitely be seen when it comes down to the Pro and Pro Max. Both have the third lens, and this allows us to use what's called LiDAR. Now this is again only available for the pros. You will not see this feature when it comes to the just the regular iPhone 12 or the mini, but I thought I'd explain it to give you an idea what LiDAR actually does and see maybe if you'd be actually interested in it. So with LiDAR, what it does is it basically provides a depth of field. So basically it scans an object and it gives that three dimensions. It gives that information to the phone. And what this is generally used for is, offers better photography, but you can also take those objects that have been scanned that way, and it allows you to play with what's called augmented reality. So, for the example I have above, what that person has done is they have taken that chair and they have used the LiDAR to scan that chair, and they are using the phone now to move it into another room to see what that phone or what that chair would look like. Now, the chair's not in that room, but with augmented reality, we can see what that chair would look like. So it just gives us the ability to see, move an object to something, or move an object, um, and utilize it on the camera in an environment that technically doesn't exist. And a great, if you want other examples of augmented reality, the biggest one I would say is Pokemon Go. Have you ever seen your kids play it, or maybe you play it yourself? But basically, you use your phone and you are looking at your regular reality. However, the augmented portion of that are the little critters that you are seeing on your screen. They're not actually there in real life, but augmented reality makes it feel like they are existing um, in the same plane that we are. So it is fun. It is entertaining. In the future, I see augmented reality being more and more used, especially when they start referring to augmented reality glasses similar to the Google Glass. Just allows us to have information or pictures in our present without actually being in our reality. So, in conclusion, the iPhone 12 offers quite a bit when it comes down to photography. So, if you are looking for a new Apple phone, or you're looking for something that will allow you to take better pictures, the iPhone 12 might be for you. That's the biggest changes has been in regards to the camera itself. There has been some few modifications when it comes down to software, but compared to the predecessor, there's not a lot of differences, I would say. And if you're looking at the iPhone 12 itself and comparing the different models, if you're looking to save some money, the Mini would probably be your right choice. It has basically all the features and all the software updates compared to the other ones. The only differences will be it will not have the LiDAR or the third lens like the Pro or Pro Max. It is a little bit smaller, so it's 5.4 inches. But in truth, you're not losing a whole lot. Like most phones look, are about 6 to 7, and because it's small, sometimes smaller is better when it comes down to phones, because you are able to hold it and use it fairly well with one hand rather than two. I do like the sharp edges that they brought back compared to the previous model. I wasn't a fan of the rounded, but yeah, the Mini is great if you're looking to uh, find something that's a little bit cheaper. And if you're not entirely sold on this, you can always look at the previous iPhone 11. So I hope you enjoyed my review of the iPhone 12. I thought I'd try something different. If you haven't subscribed already, you can click on one of my links over here. If you're looking at the previous video, we did one on updates. You can click there as well. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see everyone in my following video. Bye for now.